Dex, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, what you telling me back again for another one? Rants and Gunner Friday. What you telling me, bruv?
Champions of Europe, we know what we are. We know what we are. We know what we are. Champions of Europe, we know what we are. Bosh, we won the Champions League the other night, right? I can't believe it. I'm absolutely gassed. I'm not allowed to celebrate though, because apparently that's not allowed. You know how these mutants work. But yeah, man, listen, we had a great night. We won the Champions League. Right, life's good. I've got my Rice shirt on. You know, everyone's walking around large and in charge. Do you know what I'm saying? We've all got our chest puffed out. Yeah, everyone's had a great night. Yeah, it's lovely stuff, mate. Yeah, I mean, you must be devastated.
Not really. There's still a long way to go.
No, we won it, man. Did you not get the memo? We've won it. We won it.
I got the memo, but I still haven't processed it yet. You know what I mean?
No, it's part of, you're in phase 1, yeah?
That's it. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't processed it completely yet. So it's just one of those things, man. Big up for the super chat, man. Said question for Rants and Lee. After everything that's happened this week, which club will go further in Europe? Manchester United or Arsenal?
That's a good question. Big up Gomez Elliott, man.
That's a very good question.
That is a good question. That is a good question. I can't lie. Because I don't see Real Madrid bottling. Sorry, I don't see Arsenal bottling a 3-0.
Me neither.
We've only conceded twice. No more than, I don't think we have conceded more than twice for God knows how long.
Mm.
And they can get got at. They concede goals. They've conceded quite a lot. But again, it's at the Bernabeu, bruv. Anything can happen. Yeah, but I don't see them scoring 4 without us scoring. And then you lot. Oh dear, you're like a comedy show, mate. I can't lie. Yeah. I don't know because the teams that are left in the Champions League are a lot more difficult to beat than the teams left in the Europa. Sorry,
absolutely.
And you get Bilbao if you get through, right? And they get through. I think you get Bilbao, is it?
Bilbao are 1-0 up against Rangers, right?
Nah, 0-0.
Oh, the goal got chalked off.
Yeah, another Nico Williams stinkfest as well, by the way, against 10 men.
You know what it is, yeah? My head says that United will go further than Arsenal, and my heart says United will go further than Arsenal. I can't see Arsenal going past the next round, innit? Like, if you get PSG, which I'm expecting, I can't see you beating PSG over 2 legs. But stranger things have happened in football, innit?
The thing is, we've beaten them this season, but it's a different version of them, innit?
It's a completely different version of them, and also it's a completely different circumstance in terms of players that you have missing. The fact that they've already won their league and they can pretty much rest players for the Champions League because they've got nothing to play for domestically. It's a completely different ball game. Over 2 legs, in a one-off game, you can obviously beat Paris Saint-Germain. Over 2 legs, I don't think you have a prayer. I think they just have too much quality. I just think they have too much quality over 2 legs. In a one-off game, you can definitely beat them.
They've definitely got a better squad.
Oh yeah.
They've also got a better manager, and he's won the Champions League before. And they're playing sick football. The thing is, with PSG, you can they're not. I'd rather play them than play Inter. Because they're more open than Inter. Inter, they don't care what it looks like, bro. They'll stink the place out.
Yeah.
Whereas PSG, they'll try and play good football, which means you can get them on the counter every now and again. Agreed. But I don't know, man. I don't know. The way you lot played last night, boy. Yeah, you kind of dragged Leon down to your level, and I thought you nubbed it at the end, man.
You know what it is, yeah? It's like the way United played up until the substitutions. After the substitutions, we were better than them. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, you were awful. You were awful, man. Let's not forget how crap you were before themselves.
Bro. We were crap, bro. The last 20 minutes, yeah. If United played the last 20 minutes, if they played like that in the first half, that's an easy win for us, bro. Like, that's why I was fuming after the game, Lee, because I believe that the manager set us up for failure, and the players came on and spared the manager's blushes. Because the way he set us up, like, we were awful, bro, and we actually gave Leon confidence that we didn't need to give them, bro. Like, they're not a good football team. Like, they're actually not good.
They got some good players, but the way the game itself, it was just boring, bro. I can't lie. But that's Man United in a nutshell, isn't it? Any game involving Man United is normally boring. We're just there for the clown factor, the comedy factor.
No.
And we got the comedy factor. Imagine giving it all the large one, all the big one, and then going and dropping 2 howlers in the same game after giving all the big one. Why don't you just shut up? Honestly, he's been crap since he's got to Man United. Went for a little purple patch, had about 6-7 games where he was actually pretty good. Yeah, and then after that, he's gone back to type again.
Yep.
It just baffles me, like, how these players just have got no shame whatsoever. How about just shut up? Yeah, shut up and let the football do the talking, innit?
But this is the problem, bro. And the thing is, the worst thing about Onana is, like, nobody asks you, bro. Like, what? Like, brother, you just voluntarily just chat for the sake of chatting. It's like, bro, like, no one wants to hear your voice. You're a goalkeeper, bro. And it's not even like you're a goalkeeper, yeah? Not even like you're a good goalkeeper or an influential goalkeeper. You're a nothing footballer, bro. Nobody cares about your opinion. Like, actually, no one, bro. Like, who are you talking to? Like, no one cares. Like, this is what it is. You're not an important player at the football club. When you leave in the summer, no one's gonna miss you, bro. Like, your whole career at Man United is going to be remembered but it's going to be remembered like in a way that you wouldn't want it to be, bro.
Bro,
Do you know
you
what I
could
mean?
you could probably
You've
get a
disgraced
10-minute
yourself.
compilation of comedy errors.
Bro, you've disgraced yourself. Do you know what I
Can
mean?
you-
At least with David De Gea, it didn't end well, but he had so much credit in the bank that we can look
Yeah.
at his career at Manchester United fondly. When we look at Onana's career at Man United, he goes down as a flop, like undisputed.
Mate, you can't put a 10-minute compilation together of Onana's highlights, but you can do a 10-minute foul comp.
Exactly.
That tells you all you need to know. Bro, he's been crap. I don't know what he's on. Like, why is he even coming? Who did anyone even ask him that in a press conference, or did he just actually put that on his Insta or somewhere, or just do an interview randomly?
I cannot remember. He would have been asked the question. Lord knows why. Because what does his opinion mean in the grand scheme of things?
Yeah, but this is where I don't mind footballers lying every now and again, isn't it? Like, if he did get asked that question, he should go, well, listen, look, we're Man United Football Club. We have to be winning every game. We've not had a great season, but this is an opportunity to turn it around. But at the same time, they're a fantastic team. That's all you had to say.
But that's
If you got asked that, if he didn't get asked anything, he's just randomly said it. Yeah, then that's wild. But
well, even if he said, you know what, we're Manchester United, I believe we can beat anyone. Like, cool. When you're like, oh, we're better than X, Y, it's like, bro, what? Is there any
Matt has absolutely ruined him, though.
We're better than them. We're sitting 13th in the league. And yes, we are better than them. But you don't need to say that, bro. It's not very smart. You're inviting pressure on your teammates and on yourself that's unnecessary. And we're already seeing that you can't handle pressure. Because that you could see on his face, every time he makes a mistake, you can see he tries to make it out like it's not affecting him, but it's affecting him, bro.
Bro, that was a simple catch as well. Literally, simple catch.
The second one's not even a catch. All he's got to do is take the weight off the shot, cushion it with the first, and then that's it. And then boom, it bounces off his hands, bro. And again, the reason why it bounces off his hands is because he's not relaxed, bro. He's not relaxed because it's not natural for him to save the football, bro. He's not a
goalkeeper.
He's not a goalkeeper. I don't know how he's managed to scam a whole career out of playing, bro. He's a fraudster, bro. Like he's.
Do you know how he scammed the career?
As a goalkeeper.
Do you know how he scammed the career, right? Because he was obviously a fouled midfielder or defender or something, right? So the easiest way to get a gig is in goal.
100%.
Let's just be real with it. Yeah, there's more out.
You lot centre back, bro. Like he was a striker, and then he said he went to one youth tournament in Brazil, and playing it as a defender was the only way he could get a game, bro. So he decided to play centre back, and then all of a sudden he just ended up being a centre back. But he never played centre back until he was like 14 or something like that. Like,
bro, there's less goalkeepers in the world than there is outfield players. That's just standard. That's what's the
wannabe goalkeepers.
Exactly. So what's the easiest way to get a gig? Yeah, go and play in goal. Yeah, I'll be a goalkeeper. I'll dive around a little bit. Yeah, and then I think I can come out and play. Now that it's all balls playing centre back, goalkeeper. Sorry. Yeah, so now they all think they're flipping prime Pirlo. Yeah, when they got the ball at their feet. Yeah, bro, I swear it's just hilarious to watch. Yeah, but I don't even know how many times that guy's cost you, but we're talking like maybe 30 more, maybe. Like the amount of big errors this guy has made since he's been at United in a couple of years is actually embarrassing. Yeah, it's actually embarrassing, bro. I can't lie. Yeah, like how he is still your goalkeeper is embarrassing. Totally embarrassing. Big Man United with that guy in goal. And the thing is, you can get at him every time. Yeah, he'll have the odd worldy game where he'll start saving some good shots and all of this and that. Yeah, but eventually, over a course of a season, that guy will let you down more times than he'll save you.
I mean, this is why he has to leave at the end of the season, because he's a disgrace. He's actually a disgrace. There's no quality with Onana. And the thing is, with every goalkeeper, there's always going to be trade-offs. There's going to be some things he's better at, some things they're not better at. Like with someone like Courtois, you know that what he doesn't give you with his feet, he's going to make up for with his box presence and his shot stopping and stuff like that. Onana's not good at anything. He's actually not good at anything. Like we were told that when David De Gea is leaving, we're getting a goalkeeper that can play well with his feet and is going to help us in the first phase of the build-up, bro. His kicking is no better than David De Gea's. It's a lie.
Yep.
The only difference is he's more confident with the ball at his feet, but that's because he's deluded, bro. It's not because,
That's because he thinks he can play. Bro, he thinks he can play. Bro, from the minute the guy got there, he got lobbed straight away.
Yeah, oh yeah, I remember.
He got lobbed straight away. One of the first games he played for you lot, lobbed.
Mm.
Yeah, that was in pre-season, wasn't it?
Yeah, he ran into the net. Who was that against?
Fuck knows.
Remember, he ended up running into the net, bro. I remember. I see him tangled up in the goal, bro.
Yeah, he done that from the get-go, bro. You should have known then. Yeah, like real talk. One of the first games of the season, lobbed. Yeah, and it's just like, bro, come on, man. What are we doing here? Out of all the goalkeepers in the world you could have brought, you signed him. Like, and now he's still there. Like, what, 2.5, 3 years later or whatever it is.
But this is the problem. The fact that we could have signed any goalkeeper in the world and we signed him.
Yeah.
And in a position, yeah, that's so crucial, yeah. Like, why? Why him? Like, that's one of the worst things that, bro, between him and Højlund, yeah, what Ten Hag has done to this club, yeah, he will never be forgiven, bro. I can't lie. There's not a manager I hate more than Erik Ten Hag because of what he left us with. Do you know what I mean? As much as man could talk about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, look at the players that Solskjaer left us with. Look at what he left us with, bro. Solskjaer left us with Sancho, Ronaldo, Philippine, Varane. Yeah, Varane. Yeah, you're not wrong. Like these kind of players. That's what he left us with. And look what man's left us with Højlund and Onana, bro. You know what I mean? And luckily, Lissandro's not even available, so we've forgotten how shit he is. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, bro. It's mental, bro. I can't even lie. It's actually mad.
No, I don't know where you go from here with this guy, bro. Because if you want to win that competition, he's got to be dropped, isn't it?
Oh, he has to be.
But then if you drop him, right? Yeah, and then the other goalkeeper fucks up, which we've seen him do before as well. Then what? Yeah, then you totally killed Onana's confidence off by dropping him. Now you got to stick with that guy, and he could F you up as well.
Oh, listen, bro.
It's like the whole thing's a mess.
Dropping him can't kill his confidence. I'll be honest, bro. I think that this Brer, yeah, is just running on fumes anyway. Like I don't believe he can have any confidence left, bro. Do you know what I mean? No amount of self-talk, yeah, can have Onana convince himself that he's useful, bro. Like honestly, like even if you isolate yourself and you're not on social media and you don't read comments and stuff like that, his ears are burning right now. He knows he's getting cooked. Like he cost us 2 goals yesterday.
And the second one, yeah, was just comedy. Bro, like, and Delo kept him on side as well. Sick little finish, but Delo kept him on side. They're all ball watching again.
I can't even blame Delo because the shot.
Yeah, but bro, as a defender that has that keeper in goal, you know he's prone to an error every game. Multiple errors every game. So you should be on your toes, ready, looking to see where the forwards are.
You can't be thinking about.
No, but you have to anticipate the mistake. You have to anticipate the mistake because Cherky anticipated the mistake.
No, Cherky did, but you know what? As an attacking player, hats off to Cherky. Every time a shot goes towards a goalkeeper, you should run towards the goalkeeper anyway. It's a habit. You know what I mean? It's a great habit to have. But Onana,
but the defenders should be doing better, man. Honestly, like, not just the low, but whoever who was the other one in the centre back? Can't remember who it was. But they should be anticipating the mistake, bro. Yeah, because they're just standing there. They're just ball watching. Yeah, they ain't even seen Cherky run off the back of them. Like, and in fact, Delo is standing there looking straight at him. So why didn't Delo sniff the danger? Like, bro, he's not like a youngster. He's an experienced defender. Like, with a goalkeeper in goal that's been shit for time. Yeah, so surely they should be sniffing that danger out. Yeah, and that's where the manager should be coaching them better. Yeah, like it's just wild for me, bro. Like your season's been a complete shit show. Yeah, like it's funny to watch. I can't lie, it's funny. Yeah, Said phoned me up when the second goal went in. Yeah, 2-1. phoned me up. He was giving it the big one, yeah. And then they equalised while he was on the phone. And he forgot to hang up, innit? He was having a meltdown.
Yeah, I heard he was losing it still.
Yeah, he forgot to hang up on me, innit? So I didn't know until I carried on talking for about 3 minutes. And I thought, oh shit, I don't think he can hear me. Yeah, and then he realised, and he sent me a message earlier. He goes, "You tucked me up." I was like, "Ain't my fault. You didn't hang up, innit?" Yeah. But no, real talk, man. Like, I don't think either of us are winning competitions we're in. If I'm being honest,
I
don't think that you've got a goalkeeper or a team capable enough of Listen, I know you're still unbeaten in the competition.
I think we do have a team capable of winning a competition. I think if you stick by in there and go, you got another few weeks. Yeah, you got Kobe Mino with more fitness, Mount with more match fitness. Ahmad is training at the moment. He's not in football boots, but he's training. If we get to the next round, Ahmad might be available off the bench for the next round. Like, I think we've got players coming back. Like, you guys don't, innit? All your injuries are end of the season injuries, so you don't strengthen, innit? So I believe if we get past this round, in the following round, we have a stronger squad, and also we have weaker opposition. You have stronger opposition and still have a weak squad. So I think we've got a better chance. However, like, there's a possibility that neither of us win it.
Yeah. Yeah, I said this on my stream the other day, like, the best looking final for the Champions League would be PSG Barcelona.
100%.
That'd be a sick final. But I don't think that is going to be the final. I think Inter are going to win it. I think Inter will skank their way. I think they'll skank their way past Barcelona somehow.
Yeah, I think so. I just think Inter's reluctance here to allow Barcelona the space in behind is going to frustrate the shit out of them. Do you know what I mean? And I just think that defensively, Barca will struggle to keep Inter out more than Inter will struggle to keep them out, and that will be the difference.
Yeah, they don't concede goals. 3 goals in 11 games, bro. They conceded Inter. Yeah, and even with them scrubs they got up front, bro, they still score.
They do. It's this, yeah, man. They're a special team, man.
Well, I knew Barca would slap up Dortmund. I knew they'd slap. I predicted 4-0. It could have been about 4.
That's why I didn't watch the game.
That game was fucking class, man. Lamine Yamal was on smoke
I
again.
knew it was going to be one-sided, so
Northside was on smoke again. I watched both. I watched the PSG game as well, but the level of goals in all of these games, mate, was just insane. Our game, yeah, the PSG game, and the Barca game. All 3 of them games were just class, man. Yeah, and then I sat there and watched Spurs last night, watched you lot last night, Bilbao last night, and I was just like, it's just boring, mate. Yeah, the best game out of the 3 was probably Rangers. Yeah, because Bilbao were fucking awful. Yeah, and Rangers put in a prop night. They had a man sent off after about 10 minutes, saved a penalty, yeah, and got a 0-0. Like, but when I'm watching you lot, I'm just sitting there going like, this is crap. What do they do in training? Then I'm watching Tottenham. I'm thinking, what do they do in training? Like, you can actually see with Rangers what they've been doing in training, albeit they're not great in the league, but the league's gone for them. So I think they're throwing everything into this. But you can actually see that actually the way they were defending yesterday, and they were still having a go going forward. They didn't have a shot on target in the end. Yeah, they're still making chances and having a go with 10 men. When I'm watching you lot, I'm just sitting there thinking, what do these men actually do? Like,
nothing. But bro, even in our game, yeah, these lot will tell you, bro, like, after about 60 minutes, I was like, yo, we're going to win this, you know? Because this is how it felt. It felt like one of them 10 hog performances where we're just shit, yeah, but I could see us growing into the game and winning it, bro. And we almost did. If it wasn't for that Onana mistake, bro. Like, it just felt like a typical Man United game where we're rubbish, yeah, but we're probably going to win this game, bro, due to players coming on and changing the game. Like, that's the kind of game it was.
You lot play so shit, yeah, that you almost drag the other team down to your level, and then you can just do it better. It's one of
I
them,
wouldn't
innit?
even say
You're
that we
so
dragged the
shit
other
that
team
you
down.
then put them off for doing what they're doing.
I wouldn't even
Yeah.
say we dragged the other team down. It's just that, you know what?
If Lacazette could
start off
finish a
so
wank,
bad.
then they would have beaten you comfortably.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but we start off so bad, it gets to a point where we can't play any worse, innit? So, like, it's just one of them things where we're playing so shit, yeah, that if the other team don't capitalize on us playing bad, the only way is up for us. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's just kind of what happened. When we started playing, Leon didn't know how to deal with us because they kind of got comfortable playing at a level and not scoring. And then United just upped the level a little bit and Leon just looked a bit nervous, bro. That's all it was. Like, they just looked like they couldn't handle us when we started playing a little bit because that's their genuine level. Like, they're not a good team.
Yeah, they're not great. They've got some good players, but they're not great, are they?
No, not at all, man. They've got some decent players, but they're not a great team collectively.
You know, that's like you. That's why it was just boring, bro. Like, you've got some
fair.
decent players, but you're not good.
I hear it.
But I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't see any of us winning anything. I really don't see it, bro. I just think when we come up against maybe not even PSG, maybe if we got to the final, I just think that I don't know, even Barcelona, bro. I know we can do the dirty low block and all that, but we're not clinical. Like, I know we was the other night, but that was free kicks, bro. Let's be real with it, yeah? Right. But when it came to actual chances from open play, the one that went in, what a finish from Marino, by the way.
Great finish.
Yeah, and that's gone under the radar because of the 2 free kicks.
Yeah, like,
but
people talking about Thingy coming back, 29. You don't need him.
Well, apparently the manager said in his press conference it'd probably be at the end of the season, if anything.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't think he'll be back before the start of the season anyway. But the thing is, yeah, like when you play teams like Real Madrid, you're going to get chances.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you play Barcelona, you're going to get chances. When you play PSG, you're going to get chances. Yeah, just purely based off of the way they play, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then are you clinical enough to take your chances? And let's be real, the only one we took from open play, yeah, was just a cold finish.
You're spot on. And that was and that was also after he'd already scored 2 goals.
Yeah. Yeah. They were mad naive though, I can't lie. They were mad naive. When it went 1-0, yeah, their faces looked like it was like, shit, there's only 10 minutes of the second leg to go. We better turn it on now. Yeah, they were weird, bro, but we were class. Like, that second half, we absolutely fucked them up, mate. Yeah, they didn't have a clue. First half, I thought was pretty even. Like, they had the Mbappe chance, the Vinny chance. The first Mbappe chance, he should have squared that to Rodrigo.
I didn't see Rodrigo on that side, but he should have definitely scored regardless.
Yeah, but
that's a different game, Lee.
No, I'm not talking about that chance. Not the one where he tried to open his body up.
Yeah, that's what
not that one. He had one in the first couple of minutes. Yeah, Kivior slipped. Yeah, Kivior slipped. Yeah, and fucking he was gone. Okay. Yeah, and I was like, oh, it weren't clean through. Was it Kivior that slipped? Something? Yeah, I think it was Kivior that slipped. And then he's going towards Saliba, and Rodrigo's on the overlap on the right. If he passes him in, the defence will suck over to that side, and Mbappe could pull back to the penalty spot, cut back, top bins. Instead, Mbappe P-rolled it straight to the goalkeeper. And I was like, well, that's warning shot number 1. Yeah, then Saka passed Vinny clean through down the outside. Yeah, and he spanked it over the bar. I was like, that's warning shot number 2. I was thinking, give them 2 more and they're going to bag me. I'm saying you. Yeah, and then Mbappe had that chance. I was like, nah. But he ain't quite Henri, is he, mate? If that's TT, that's in the back of the net. Yeah, he would have either lofted that a little bit top corner or finessed it in the bottom right.
Yeah,
but bro, I can't lie, yeah. Them free kicks here, bro. Yeah, the first one, yeah, I was like, nah, you're taking the fucking piss. Yeah, but the second one, bro, that's the best free kick I've seen for years.
Yeah, it's a joke.
I don't think I can remember a better free kick than that. Yeah, and the funny thing is, right, big up Declan, because after the game on the pitch side and with Thierry, yeah, he said, yeah, the set piece coach and Odegaard told me to cross it. Was telling us to cross it. Yeah. And I said to Saka, no, I think I can shoot from here. Saka went, we'll shoot then. Yeah. So sack Odegaard and sack the set piece coach. Real talk. Why the hell have we had Martin Odegaard taking free kicks when he can do that?
Yeah, but this also proves to you, yeah, that like a lot of these guys, I don't know the set piece coach. You know, I don't know if he used to play football. Do you know what I mean? It wouldn't surprise me if he didn't.
Now, bro, every time we get a set piece here, did you notice they kept doing this?
Yeah, they always be panning it.
Just zooming in on him.
They always do it. Do you know what I mean? And you know what it is, yeah? What kills me the most is that what I keep telling people, yeah, like, and this is why I don't like coaches, yeah, like Pep Guardiola, for instance, is that nobody understands what the best thing to do on the pitch than the players that are actually on the pitch.
Yeah, facts.
The players that feel it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the manager can say, oh, you should have done this, but bro, when you're there, you can feel what the right thing is to do. Declan Rice felt that, yo, I can see this angle, you know, this wall's not proper. This is on.
Yeah, I
know?
reckon I can shoot from here. I reckon
You know
I can
what I'm
put
saying?
that round
But
in.
the
They've got a
geezer
man less in the wall.
But the geezer that's 100 yards away, Lee, on the sideline, telling him to fucking cross it. Do you see?
Do you know
what
what's
I'm
mad
saying?
though? When he scored it, yeah, when he scored it, right before that, like they showed the replay, and the set piece coach was going like that.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm thinking he's saying whip it round the wall, isn't it? So I'm going, yo, maybe keep the mural, yeah. It was only afterwards I found out that he was like telling them to cross. I was like, nah, take the mural down, sack him immediately. Like real talk, bruv. Yeah, real talk. Yeah, what is he telling him to cross the ball from there for, bro?
Because these men want to control everything, and this is my point. So you have to let players feel the game of football. You have to let players make decisions. I'm a big fan of allowing players to think and do things during the game.
Take ownership of what's going on and take responsibility. And this is why the best players are the ones that do that, bro. Yeah, whenever you watch Lamine Yamal, play football, bro, that guy ain't getting none of this on the touchline and all of this and that from the manager. Hansi Flick's just got his hands in his pocket watching. Yeah, because he knows that they're going to take ownership. If they're not having a great first half or whatever, at half time, he'll tweak a few things. Yeah, or if this first 20 minutes has gone a bit south, and there's a break in play, then he might change a few things. Yeah. They ain't coaching and micromanaging him all the way through the game. Yeah, and as soon as Declan took that first one, bro, I was like, oh my fucking God, what a goal, brother. And Mbappe's face was hilarious. He was like, okay. Yeah, okay. As soon as the second one, bro, when Odegaard was standing next to him, I sat there on my watch long. I was like, why is Odegaard standing next to Declan Rice? Fuck off. Yeah, let him take another one. Bro, I can't believe how good that free kick was, mate. But if he took that free kick 100 times, he ain't putting it that top like that.
No, not as close, man. Do you know what I'm saying? But you can strike a football, bro. Like even his corners, more often than not, he drops them under the crossbar. So
on the money every time, pretty much.
Like, he can strike a ball, bro. Like we know that he can strike a dead ball. That's one thing he can do. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them ones where it was a good performance from him. He stepped up when his team needed it, and like you pointed out, if not for him, you probably only win that game 1-0. Or maybe you don't even win that game.
Maybe you don't even win it. That's
maybe
the thing,
it's a 0-0 and you'll ruin the missed chances, bro. Because from open play, like their goalkeeper was making mad saves. They cleared a couple off the line. But we've seen Madrid do that many, many times. Many times.
They've done it in the final against Liverpool.
Exactly.
Courtois was man of the match in that final, I think.
Well, there you go. So
but this is the thing, Rants, right? They've got a world-class goalkeeper, right? They've got world-class players, right? And the thing for me is, like, we're not clinical enough from open play. So when you're not clinical enough from open play, you have to have players that do take the initiative, like Rice did. And I was saying this here, like, exactly what you said. If he don't score that first free kick, they don't then try and carry on playing. What Madrid should have done at that point is go, right, the towels are up. Let's just sit back in for 5 minutes. Let's not do anything stupid. Instead, and Mbappe ain't pressing. Vinny ain't pressing. Rodrigo was anonymous. Vinny was anonymous. Mbappe's second half anonymous. They're just standing loitering, bro. Yeah, they got Modric rolling around. He looked his age, if I'm honest. Yeah. Jude Bellingham did nothing apart from that one.
To be fair, Modric was madly outnumbered because Jude couldn't really help him. And Marino was dropping into midfield, and also Lewis Skelly was inverting as well. So Arsenal just had too many bodies in central areas, and Real Madrid just could not, like, for the life of them, they couldn't keep hold of the ball.
But then you're right though. As soon as that second goal went in, bro, like if we don't score both of them free kicks, they might even have nicked it or just like shut up shop with 5 minutes to go, 10 minutes to go. Yeah, because let's be real, the third goal came, because we'd scored the first.
Yeah,
Let's just be real with it. Yeah,
no, 100%.
if that makes any sense. Yeah, because the
You're
first
right, and even
goal
the second
opened the
goal
game up.
comes because you saw the first as well. Because if Rice doesn't score the first free kick, does he score the second one? Like his confidence is. You get
And
me?
if
After
Rice hadn't
scoring
have
the
said,
first
fuck
one-
it, I'm taking this, and I'm pinging that, I'm not crossing it. Yeah, let's say it hit the wall. Let's say he did cross it and we didn't score.
Does he normally take your free kicks?
I don't think I've ever seen him take one for Arsenal.
But that's what I'm
It's
saying.
normally
bro.
Odegaard that takes them.
But that's what I'm trying to say, bro. So it's like
maybe he has taken a few. I don't know. Somebody put an Insta reel up the other day. I ain't seen it, but Matty was talking about it. Somebody was talking about it.
It's the momentum, bro.
His last 13 free kicks, they've all been shit.
Okay. It's the snowball.
Bro, that's the first free kicks he's ever scored in his career.
Yeah.
But you know what? Everything about that game, yeah? Right? Do you know what I liked about that, yeah? Right? It's the fact that even though we had the second goal, we still went for a third. Yeah, the only thing I was pissed off about, they were on the fucking ropes, brother, 3-0. Yeah, the only thing I'm pissed off, I didn't say pissed off, just gutted a little bit, is that we didn't get a fourth. Yeah, and just totally put it to bed. Because I don't think they're going to come back. I genuinely don't. Yeah, but...
I don't either.
Yeah, but at the same time, if there's a club out there that can, bro, it's them. They score in bunches, bro. Like, we've seen them do this in the Champions League. And yeah, they're not the team of last season. They ain't got Hoslu up front this season. Yeah, they ain't got Jude up front this season. They got Mbappe up front. Yeah, they got Vinny, who's been shit all season, and Rodrigo. As much as I like him, I can't lie, he was awful.
Yeah,
he was awful, bro. He barely touched the ball. Skelly had him in his pocket, literally in his fucking back pocket. The way Skelly was breaking into midfield and passing through the lines, that's how you know he's a midfielder, bro. Yeah,
but
he had a great performance.
midfielder that plays better breaking into midfield. I'll be honest, because he carries the ball really well. So
he does, but at the same time, defensively, I mean, he locked him up. That was probably his best defensive performance for Arsenal.
Yeah, but defensively, the way that Arteta sets up and a lot of these Pep disciples set up is the reason why they don't have defenders. I mean, the reason why they don't have
specialist defenders
at left back and right back is because it's all about pushing the team higher up here and keeping
suffocating the midfield.
Yeah, with possession. So that's what it is. So it's to stop the counter attack. And because you're putting pressure on the team, you're not relying on 1v1 defending. It's just pressure. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. So you don't need to be a great 1v1 defender, because a lot of the time it's just anticipating and winning loose balls and stuff like that. It's not being isolated. And that's why the way to get at players like Lewis Skelly and stuff that are playing out of position is that straight ball over the top. And that's how he ended up giving away the penalty. Like, it's that ball in behind. That's how you...
Yeah, diagonal from left to right.
That's how you remedy those things. That's how you remedy those things. And it was the same when I was watching the Liverpool game against PSG in a watch-along. I told you guys, like, if I'm the manager, the way that you turn this game on its head is you bring on Nunes and you play that direct ball, because that's exactly how you kill these teams that want to sit on the halfway line and they want to suffocate you and they want to keep you in. You don't try and play through these guys, because that they set up to stop you from playing through them. So you don't play that way. You play over them.
Yeah, no, 100%. 100% bro.
You have to do that.
Yeah, and under Klopp, it was the same. The only when you see Klopp concede goals, most of them were from over the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they pressed you so high with Bobby Firmino and Salah Mane. Yeah, the only way to get them was diagonal balls over the top or straight balls over the top, really, because you couldn't really play through them. Yeah,
100%.
Because they'd have Robbo in there off, they'd have flipping Trent in there off. Yeah, so then they'd have Hendo or Wijnaldum covering for them when they go forward.
Yeah,
and let's be real, they're good, decent players, but they're not natural fullbacks or centre backs. Yeah, so they're going to make mistakes. And that's how they conceded a lot of their goals under Klopp. Yeah, but obviously because they suffocate you in midfield and suffocate you high up the pitch with that constant Gingham pressing, and spamming crosses in the box, just causes panic, bro. Look at the ball that Saka put in the box the other day. Where the fuck's the striker, bro? That was on the money, bro.
Saka does that. He'll put that ball across there, but man say, where's the striker? But the thing is,
we ain't got one.
And also, he put the ball in the box knowing there was no one there. So, do you know what I mean? It's kind of like, where's the striker? But then Arsenal.
Do you know what I think he did with that? Like I was seething, there was nobody there, right? But Marino's not a natural striker, so he ain't gonna be there, yeah. But at the same time, I think he played the percentage with that cross, yeah. Whack it into that area, and it might deflect in for an own goal.
100%. You have to put the ball in the area, but at the same time, yeah,
That was on the money, though,
you
bro.
can't have
That's food and drink to a top striker or just an average striker. Attack
yeah,
lane.
but you can't have the best of both, because the thing is, if you have a natural striker, he doesn't pick up the areas that Marino picks up in the first place, and you probably lose that midfield battle. So it's like you got to pick your poison. Like you
Which
can't
is why he ain't bought a striker, Rants. But
Well,
these
exactly.
top gooners don't get that.
Well, yeah, but this is what I'm trying to let Arsenal fans know. Yeah, the reason why your manager doesn't want a striker, and the reason why he opted to play Marino down the middle and not Martinelli or someone like that, is because possession is the most important thing to this manager. It's not the goal scoring, it's not the finishing, it's being able to drop into this midfield and overload and have an extra man in there. That's what it's about. It's got nothing to do with goal scoring, bro. Like Marino is taking his goals well, but ultimately Marino is a midfielder, bro, and he's playing as a midfielder as well. That just attacks the box, but primarily he's a midfielder. Yeah, but he's primarily a midfielder. When you watch Arsenal's build-up, he's a midfielder. He's not right up there stretching the pitch. He's in the midfield. He's deeper than Ødegaard, bro. You watch the game.
Yeah. When
they're building up, he's deeper than Ødegaard, bro. He's a midfielder.
And then when you got Skelly in there.
That's it.
Yeah.
Again,
now all of a sudden you got fucking
in here,
you got 5
in here. You got 5 or 6 players in midfield. Yeah. Like this is why Real Madrid were getting flustered, because you got Luka Modric here, and Luka's on the ball. He's an old man anyway. Jude hasn't got the technical ability to do the quick passing. So you've got Jude and Modric being crowded out by 5 players. Like and Ødegaard was actually rubbish that night, but it didn't matter.
Yeah, the reason he was rubbish, right? And I thought Camavinga was poor. Yeah,
no, but Camavinga was having up Ødegaard, bro. Like
he had him up the whole game.
Yeah,
the only player we played with 10 men runs. He was fucking awful.
Camavinga was clamping him though.
Camavinga from the get-go was just barging him off the ball, man. Yeah, but the ref kept telling him, get up. I thought
the ref refereed the game well. I think he just let both teams play, to be honest.
I don't know, like the first half, it was a bit stop-start at times when he, like, but then the first 20 minutes or so, he was stopping it when he shouldn't have done. Yeah, but after that, he was calm. I ain't got no issue with that ref. That's the biggest game he's ever refed. That's the biggest game. I think that's the furthest in a competition he's ever refed for Champions League. I don't even know where he's from. I don't know. Normally top gooners are telling me everything. The fucking inside leg measurement, shoe size, fucking everything about a ref, bro. But he was good, man. But Camavinga, yeah, I thought he was crap. Yeah, I can't lie. He just hit the fuck it switch. He was I'm out the next leg anyway. Fuck it. I might as well go off in a blaze of glory. Yeah, see you later.
I thought Camavinga played well, but he got frustrated. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that he was bad. I thought he was good, but I felt like
the only reason I say he played bad, yeah, is because that ain't a standard Camavinga performance, bro. It is this season because I think it's been shit all season. Yeah, but at the same time, yeah, their actual worst player was Rodrigo. Like Cama was more busy than Rodrigo, but when Cama was doing what he was doing, yeah, it ain't what he's normally doing, bro. He was isolated loads of times, but Ødegaard's so weak, yeah, that it kind of masked how bad Camavinga was. Yeah, whereas Rodrigo didn't really get a lot of touches of the ball. Didn't see him.
Wasn't in the game.
Didn't see him at all. Didn't see Vinny, bro.
Yeah, I don't think he was bad. I just think he wasn't in the game. And the reason why you didn't see him is because Real Madrid's midfield got drowned.
Yeah, but when I say bad, Rants, yeah, if a player's not in the game, yeah, then you've got to go looking for the ball. But we've had players at our football clubs, yeah. You've had Ronaldo, like TT and like players like that. If you're having a shit not getting the ball, you go and get the ball. You make shit happen. And normally Vinny does that. Normally Rodrigo does that.
I agree with that.
Mbappe normally does that. None of them did that. Mbappe was probably the only one out of that front three that you could say actually gave it a bit of a go. But even then,
but Mbappe always tries to play hero ball. But my thing is, like, it's not his team to do that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's one of them ones where there's a power struggle going on at Real Madrid because it was meant to be Vinny's team. Like, Vinny got the number 7. But Mbappe thinks it's his team. And Jude thinks
it's his team. Yeah.
You know what I mean? and it's none of their teams because they're all fucking tired.
Do you know what they should have done? Yeah, they should have subbed off Vinny, put Rodrigo on the left, and brought on Brahim Diaz. Yeah, they should have took off Luka. Yeah, and brought on Arda Güler. Yeah, or maybe played Ardagula on the right. Yeah, put Brian where Modders was. I don't know, but they should have done something. Bro, Ancelotti looked like he didn't want to be there. He was looking there. He looked like Alvin and the Chipmunks, bruv, like with his big chubby cheeks, bruv, storing all them fucking acorns and that. Bro, it's been the face of him when the goals went in there. The third one, his face, he was probably staring, like, it looked like he was standing there just thinking, why am I still fucking doing this? Yeah, but I don't know, man. I think we're through, bro. I think we're through, and this is the thing, right?
I believe you're through. I believe
since that game's ended, bruv, the amount of mutants, they're all out in force runs. Yeah, you're what you celebrating, you don't get to celebrate. You know how it rolls, isn't it? Like, you're not allowed to celebrate. What you're saying now, you're in the mud. I'm like, do these people think we've just won the Champions League? Like, great night out, mate, but go and win it. Yeah, we're all going to remember that game forever, but go and win it. Yeah, because ultimately, if we get knocked out, yeah, let's say they come back, bro. If they somehow find their way to capitulate and fuck this up next Wednesday, yeah, leave that scrub in Madrid. Yeah, just leave him there. Sack him on the spot. I don't want to hear nothing. If he fucks that up next Wednesday, leave him there. Sack him on the spot.
I don't think he fucks it up, man.
No, I don't think he will. Yeah, I don't see them scoring 4 goals without reply, bro. I just don't see it.
No chance, bro.
Yeah, I just don't see it. But then when we play PSG, yeah, we've already beaten them once, but at the same time, it's not the same PSG. Yeah, and the thing is, like, there's people in this chat you didn't believe, bro. There's not a single person on the planet that predicted 3-0.
Bruv, there's not really many players that listen. I know guys that were in the Arsenal advert, yeah, that little promo thing Arsenal put out before the game. I know guys that were in the actual thing that I spoke to, yeah, and them man thought they were gonna lose. Let's put it that way. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I'm public enemy number 1 though, Rants. I was the first to call this manager out before he got the job.
I was talking to one of them, yeah. And I was like, bro, the state of your football club putting that out before a game, yeah, like it's the final. Do you know what I mean? And the Brer said to me, you're going to be unbearable after this game. Do you know what I mean? Because he thought that they were going to lose. Do you know what I mean? Like, he was
most people thought we were going to lose, but like Flowers and his bad little merry mutants, bro, we're out here.
Fan, yeah? And he didn't believe that Arsenal were going to win.
Nobody thought we were beating them, really, Rants. Yeah, like even if people say they thought we thought we were beating them, they're smart after the event. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because mine's documented. It's on camera. It's there. You can rewind it and go and watch it. Yeah, I said I don't think we're beating them. Yeah, I said, listen, we got no chance. Let's be real. Whoopie do. Oh no, I got a prediction wrong. These man said Liverpool fall off a cliff. Well, they didn't. So you all did as well. Like, what are we doing here? There are all these people that have been slick after the event. It's fucking hilarious, bro. And then
that's the beauty of it, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Results-based analysis, bro. Like,
yeah, but bro, this is the thing as well, right? So a gal had a debate with me the other week, and he did his combined 11. I said, "How the hell are you picking, Rice over Camavinga?" Yeah. Now Rice has gone and scored 2 screamers. Oh, what are you telling me now, Gunnar? Blah, 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 bro. Go and watch Camavinga. Thank you. Man. Bro, how are these man picking Saka over fucking Rodrigo? Yeah, but what did he do? Saka had a good game. Yeah, he did have a good game. He was class. Well done to him. Yeah. But is he no, he ain't. And this is the problem with football, yeah? Like on social media side of it, yeah? People go off for the last 90 minutes or the last season that is being played, the one we're on, yeah? They don't take into account track records, bro. They don't take into account what these players have done to win their teams major honours. Yeah, Camavinga's 22 years old, bruv. He has won every trophy you can fucking win, apart from with his nation. Yeah, Rodrigo has just turned 24. How old Saka? 24. Camavinga's won 13 trophies at 2 different football clubs, bro. And he's 22. Oh, he's crap. He's rubbish. Rice is better. Cool. Why didn't they buy Rice in the summer then?
Yeah, facts. Bro, but here's the mad thing, though.
This makes me laugh, right? It's funny, yeah, because like, God, sorry, I'll cut you off. Go on.
Yeah, here's the mad thing about the situation, yeah. Like, you can have a good game of football, yeah, and just not be a good footballer. And also, you can be a great footballer and have a bad game. It does happen, you know. It does happen. It happens very often. Do you know what I mean? Having a bad game doesn't make you a bad player, and having a good game doesn't make you a good player.
Facts.
You know? Like, this is what it is. Like, the amount of times you see dead players score absolute worldy goals, blood. How many times have we seen the goal of the month contenders and you're thinking, oh shit, that's Andros Townsend, bro? Like, do you know what I mean? That's
but
not.
We know Bruno's a shit footballer.
We're not trying to sign him at Madrid, bro.
Bro, we know Bruno's a shit footballer. He won Player of the Month.
Bro, that it's
Bro, I've seen Andy Carroll score a hat trick against my club for Newcastle.
bro,
I've seen fucking like Peter Crouch weren't actually a bad footballer. I've seen, but he weren't in that era when he played. He was shit. In comparison, yeah. I've seen him score a perfect hat trick against Arsenal for Liverpool.
Yeah. No one was like, "Oh, Lee, would you buy Crouchy?" You know that.
That's what they do now.
That's what they do now.
When Kluivert scored a hat trick. When Kluivert scored a hat trick against Newcastle the other week,
for 60
the whole chat was lighting up. Yeah, Semenyo scores one good goal every fucking 6 months. Lee, would you take Semenyo? No, I wouldn't, bruv. Yeah, what are we doing here? But this is what it's become tit for tat, isn't it? It's become tit for tat. Yeah, because ours is documented. Yeah, it's like, you're in the mud. You didn't rate us. You can't celebrate, bruv. Stop me. Because if we win the Champions League, the Cristal and the cigars are out, bruv. Yeah, hold that. They've been sat in the basket since we bottled the 8-point lead.
This is what these guys do.
But bro, the lead up to that game was funny though, because these men gave them no chance, yeah. And now after the event, they didn't give them no chance. Like the ones I was on shows with, Regal said, "No, we have to believe." Yeah, Justy on Famzone was like, "Yo, well, I think we could do them." Blah blah blah. Yeah, guy Christian. All right, but now
I think we can do them is not the same as saying we're going to beat them. We can do them. Like, listen, we can beat any team on the planet on our day, Man United. But that's not the same as me saying, we're beating these lot. It's not the same.
Bro, when we played PSG earlier in the season, right? I said we'll slap them. They're shit. And we slapped them. We should have won 5 or 6. Right?
Yeah.
Nobody's coming back to me going, "Yo, Gunner, you were right, Yo, take a bow, Gunner. Give yourself a pat on the back, mate. Well done." Yeah. Nobody's coming back then saying that. But now, what you're saying now, your beloved Real Madrid are in the mud. Okay, mate, they've won 2 trophies this season. What's Arteta going to win?
Yeah.
Oh, and they're in another final. And they've already lost it. They've been to 4 finals this season. So if he's shit and they're crap, then what are we then? Yeah? The way they dismiss players and just like that they don't even watch Rants is just embarrassing. If somebody comes into your chat and says, "Yo, Rants, what do you think about this geezer that plays over there, mate, at this team?" "I don't know. I don't watch that league, mate." That's what you'd say. That's what I'd say. Yeah? Right, I've had people in my chat, today, last night as well. As soon as that TK guy scored against Tottenham, Top Gooners are wetting themselves because he'd done the TT celebration, which is his statue. Yeah? Now Top Gooners go, no. Now my whole chat's lighting up. I was like, "Yo, Lee, would you take a TK at Arsenal?" Because he scored 1 goal against Tottenham. Do me a favour.
Yeah.
It's funny, man. It is proper jokes, bro, I swear. But the funny thing is, I've been happy that we won that game. Bro, that is the first time for years I can remember waking up the next day and watching a full Arsenal game back. I ain't done that for years, bro. I was like, because when you're in the moment, you're doing a watch long and all that and blah, 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 you're like, okay, maybe I missed a couple of things in the game or whatever. So I don't normally watch them back because I ain't missed fuck all in most of our games. We're shit, bruv. Yeah, but in that game, I thought, let me have a look back at that because we battered them 3-0. It could have been 6-0. Yeah, they could have had a couple, maybe 6-2, whatever. Yeah, we could have had 6 goals in that game. So I thought, let me go and watch it back, bro. I watched it back. Then that evening, I go on with Dan Potts. Gal's sitting there. Christian's sitting there. Right? I joined the stream and all I'm hearing is that against me. I'm like, bro, we've just beaten Real Madrid 3-0 and your first thought is to fucking have a go at me. Like, this is where we're at with it, bro. This is social media now. Yeah? And bro, guess what? At the end of the season, if he ain't won the Champions League, guess what? You can fucking all hold that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the only competition he can win is the Champions League. So if he doesn't win it, whilst that was fantastic and we're going to remember it for years to come, it didn't mean anything in the grand scheme of things. It was just a good night.
Yeah.
Yeah, good night and some good memories for us and Declan Rice. Right, and the fans that were in the ground. It was I was their moment. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's like this is what football has become, unfortunately, especially in England. Yeah. Like when it's when you look at some of these clubs around the world, Rants, like, bro, if they go and slapped up Real Madrid 3-0, but then didn't win the competition, bro, the manager will probably get sacked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How many times do we see managers getting sacked, bro? They're constantly. I ain't seeing nobody sit there, because when people want to chat shit to me, and I'm cool with people chatting shit. I'm cool with people chatting shit all over the internet. Bro, I ignore 99.99% of it,
Yeah.
But when I sit there and people go to me on camera and on streams and go, yo, so who could do better than Arteta then? Hansi Flick. Well, you're going to come and apologise then? Because if I'm in the mud because you lot fucking think I wanted us to lose, no, I predicted a loss based off of this season's form, in the league, their fucking form in the league, but they still have better players, a better manager, and previous. So it is pretty obvious that I'm going to predict a loss. Yeah, but I also said I don't think it's going to be the game everyone thinks it'll be. They're not going to slap us. Yeah, I said it's going to be some stink fest. So guess what? Whoopee, Lee got it wrong. Nobody cares, bruv.
Yeah, this game was nothing like what I expected. I expected it to be a close, cagey, tactical game. Yeah,
same.
It was the opposite. Like it was open. Both teams had chances. Yeah, and it was a madness. And you know what it is? The way it's funny because people seem to think that Arteta like coached a perfect game, but you know what it is? Yeah, it's like in boxing, they say styles make fights, innit? I just think stylistically, the way that Arteta likes to play was all wrong for Carlo Ancelotti. It was all wrong for him, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, even answering this question, man saying, how would I approach the second leg? I would approach the second leg if I was
attack is the best form of defense.
Exactly the same. And the reason why I would approach it exactly the same is, the way that Real Madrid play at the moment is that they have 3 players that want to play on the left-hand side. So they have no right wing whatsoever. They have no right wing because Rodrigo wants to invert and he inverts centrally. So it's one of them ones where because Arsenal are outnumbering Real Madrid centrally, this is where they were having all of the joy. So there's no reason for Arsenal to do anything differently. Real Madrid, what they should have done, there's 1 or 2 things they could have done and they should really do. It's like if they wanna score goals against Arsenal, they need to be more direct. They need to try and not overplay in the middle of the park, bro. The way they played last season with Jude as the false 9 running from deep, that's the way they could have had more joy against Arsenal. But that means you have to drop Mbappe, Vinny, or Rodrigo. You drop one of them. You drop one of them, and you play an extra midfielder. That's what you do. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think Ceballos is back for the second leg. Put Ceballos in there.
Yeah, you drop one of them.
At least he can hold the ball. We can control the game a little bit better.
That's it. You play an extra midfielder. You play your split striker system with Jude joining forward, and then you use Mbappe and Vinny on the break. Maybe you drop Rodrigo, or you use Mbappe and Rodrigo, or whatever. But either way, you need to drop one of them 3 and bring in another midfielder to make up for the numerical disadvantage that you have, and use Jude breaking. And if you need to go long sometimes, you need to go long and make Arsenal run the other way. Because if you're going to try and play through Arsenal the way that they did, Arsenal physically are just far superior to Real Madrid. And they
especially
need to play
3-0.
Valverde.
If it was 0-0, you could go with the 3 they've got. But it's 3-0.
And they need Valverde's engine in midfield. They need Valverde's engine in midfield. They have to take a risk and play someone else at right back.
Bro, they have to go for it. They have to go and get goals, bro. And they have to get goals from early. Because if that's 0-0 at half time, that stadium's going to be mad toxic, bruv. Yeah, and the thing is, the best way to have a go at them now, in the second leg, is just attack them. Yeah, cool. You might slip up and concede the first goal. Yeah, but keep attacking them. Yeah, because if you sit back and defend against them, they're going to get a chance and they will score. Yeah, and if it's 1-0 and you go, well, fuck, shit, that didn't quite well. We better sit back now. Yeah, all of a sudden they get a second goal. Now it's panic stations. Yeah, because now you can't really go and attack because if you do, you're going to fuck up maybe, and you're going to be open more at the other end.
Yep.
Just go and attack them from the get-go. And even if you concede a goal, still attack them. They will concede chances, bruv. Yeah, they will concede. Same with PSG. They will concede. Yeah, if you sit there inviting pressure, bro, the pressure will tell at the end. Yeah, because Rudiger will probably bag off a corner or something. Jude will probably box crash and all of this bullshit. Yeah, Modric can score a screamer. Valverde can score a screamer. Yeah, if you sit back and do that, bruv, like you're asking for trouble, just go and have a go at them. Go and have a go at them. You get the first goal and just toy with them. Yeah, toy with them because the stadium they'll fucking empty out if we get the first goal.
Yeah, facts. And also,
we go 1-0 up, they're done.
If it empties out, that'll be good for them, bro. I'll be honest. I think it will just get ugly and the fans will turn on the players, which is worse.
Yeah.
Do you know
That's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying.
Which
Get
is
the
worse
first
for the
goal.
both.
Get the first goal. I swear them handkerchiefs will be out, mate.
Yeah.
The handkerchiefs will be out. They'll be cheering. They'll be whistling. They'll be booing. Yeah, and they'll probably all be walking out. There'll be quite a few left because it's a massive stadium, but there'll be a lot of people walking out of there if we go 1-0 up. That's what we got to do. That's the easiest team talk in the world.
Yeah.
They get the first goal. Don't do anything stupid. Yeah, they're going to be diving all over the place in the second leg, trying to win sneaky free kicks and penalties and shit. Right? Don't do anything stupid. Don't fall for the dark arts. Get the first goal. Yeah, and then just toy with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just toy with them. As soon as you go for fucking 1-0 up, bro, the game's completely and utterly finished.
Agreed.
Yeah. I'd do the same against PSG. PSG moved the ball a lot quicker than them, so that's going to be a tougher game. Yeah, but at the same time, yeah, I wouldn't be parking the bus against PSG either. They play how we played against Madrid.
I'll be honest, if you play the way you played against Madrid, PSG will rip you apart, mate.
I'm not so sure.
Completely different game.
They moved the ball a lot quicker, but I think like we have to play the same as we did against Madrid, but a more refined version of it.
I don't know.
They passed the ball a lot
think
quicker.
so, you know? No, but you know the difference between Madrid and PSG is PSG have genuine width. Like they have genuine width with Dembele and Varashelia, like Varashelia and Doué. They have genuine width. Like Real Madrid don't have genuine width. Like Vinny is not going to go down the outside, and he doesn't want to go down the outside. Do you know what I'm saying? And then
when he does, he either runs it out for a goal kick.
Yeah,
that's
it.
Or overhits it.
Exactly. And then you've also got Hakimi and Nuno Mendes, which gives them genuine width. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Real Madrid don't have overlapping fullbacks. They don't have genuine width in wide areas. Rodrigo wants to invert. Like PSG make the pitch really, really big. And what Arsenal do well is they make the pitch really, really small, innit? And Madrid make the pitch small because Mbappe doesn't want to stretch the pitch.
Yeah, Mbappe don't press.
He doesn't press.
He don't press at all, bro. He just there's a clip I see through the rounds yesterday, I think it was. Yeah, and it was when we had the ball with Saliba. You got Vinny just standing still and Mbappe just standing still. And it's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, you're supposed to go and press Saliba. He would then go out and press Timber. Now Timber's got to either whack it out for like up the line and hope Saka gets it. Yeah, without fucking who was it left back? Can't remember. Anyway, yeah, or they got to play it back to the goalkeeper and then try and start again. Now you go and press the goalkeeper. That's what PSG will do. PSG 100% are played like that, which is why I'd still do the same thing, bro. Because if they're going to keep pressing, find the way to bypass their press and we're in. Yeah, whereas they're not going to press, but they're just going to try and do this fucking, we're Madrid in midfield, and we just fucking bully them, bro. I can't
on the ball, I don't think
we ain't bullying PSG's midfield.
And I'm
shocked that we did with theirs.
I don't think you're good enough over two legs, to bypass their press constantly. I think there's going to be mistakes, bro, because they do press very, very well. That's the one.
They got
thing
some sick footballers as well, bro. Yeah, but so have Madrid. Bro,
let's not
pretend that Luka Modric has just turned into a scrub in the last week.
I know, but PSG's front six is better than Real Madrid's in terms of like on the ball
fluidity.
Like they're better on the ball, bro. Like on the ball, Mbappe and Vinny are not better on the ball than Varashelia and Dembele or Varashelia and Doué. And when you look at the midfield, Bellingham's not better on the ball than Vitinha, Fabian, or Joao Neves. Do you know what I'm saying? And Modric is old, and Modric is good on the ball, but he lacks mobility. That PSG have three midfielders that run. All of them run. Like, do you know?
Do you know what he's doing at that club, bro? Yeah, I swear he's turning them into Barcelona from when he managed them.
He is. It is very much like that. It's super, super fluidity. Like it is. It's crazy.
No, it's not the same level as the players that he had, obviously. Yeah, but when you look at the front three, that's MSN.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm saying, then you got the free midfield. Yeah, that's Barca's free midfield that he has.
Yeah, all changing positions. Yeah.
Yeah, right back, left back. Yeah, everyone's just changing. It's boom, 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 boom. Real Madrid don't do that under Ancelotti.
No, they don't.
But they're going to have to. They're going to have to find a way, bruv. Yeah, because to get knocked out of that as the current holders, and if they lose at home as well, oh my days, bruv. He might just get sacked, He might get sacked.
If he gets sacked, bro, it's no shame getting sacked by Real Madrid because they sack everyone eventually, don't they? I think Zidane.
He's already been sacked once.
Exactly. Zidane's the only manager that didn't get sacked. He kind of just left of his own accord because it was time for him to leave, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
They won't sack him yet. If he gets knocked out, they won't sack him. They'll let him play the final on the end of the month. By which time they'll know whether they're going to win a title or not, roughly, and then it'll be, yeah, he's off.
Yeah.
But I don't know who they're bringing next. I don't know. All right, listen, I'm going to go bathroom quickly, yeah?
Yeah, come. Yeah, I mean, we got everyone inside, man. We got like 2K in here, and man, let's get these lights up, people. You know what I mean? We haven't even hit 500 yet. Do you know what I mean? Third show of the day. You know what I mean? The streets are being fed. So let's make sure we get these likes up. Let me go through these super chats anyway. Where we go. Oh yeah, we need to talk about the Vinai thing. I'm sure Lee's seen that anyway. Thoughts on McKennie's bust for gambling? I haven't seen anything, bro. Do you know what I mean? I haven't seen anything. I had no idea. Like, what do you mean gambling? As in, like, what's happened? What, man? Is it like the Paqueta situation? Like the Tonali thing? Also, someone told me that Tonali might be in trouble again. Is that true? Because yeah, people be throwing stuff in the chat, but I can't fact check everything. So what are they saying? McKennie's getting, but why would McKennie bet on anything, bro? Do you know what I mean? He's just about stealing a living in football, blood. Why is he gambling? You know what I'm saying? So I don't really. Oh, what man are saying new information? So it's the same thing. Wait, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy if that's the thing. Oh, match fixing, man are saying. So it's not match fixing. Ooh. All right, cool. That's not looking good for these, man, bro. That's mental. And man said for a team that's not scored a free kick in 4 years and a player hasn't scored it ever in 380, 390 games, maybe telling it to cross wasn't a bad idea. But I do agree players on the pitch know best, and if they feel to go for it. But this is what I'm saying, my bro. This is the thing. Like, man are saying, so what? Those are the first 2 free kicks that Declan Rice has ever scored in his career. And then man are talking like my man just does this every week, innit? And I think this is the football thing. Like, when Saliba's coming out and saying that my man don't even bang goals in training, yeah, it's funny, but it puts everything into perspective, innit? Like, he just had a good night. Do you know what I'm saying? He just had a good night, bro. And it's okay to have a really, really good night. But what we don't do, yeah, is try and rewrite history and make it look like all of a sudden, like man's just a free kick specialist because he banged 2 free kicks in one night, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, no, like there was definitely a bit of luck involved, and it was just his night. It was just his night, you know? But if he never scores another free kick here for Arsenal, it was still a great night of football, you know? It's just like Roberto Carlos's free kick that he scored at Le Tournoi. People still talk about it now. But Roberto Carlos wasn't good at free kicks, bro. I feel like the Brea scored 10 free kicks in his whole career, bro. But everyone remembers that free kick like he was a free kick specialist. He was shit at free kicks. Every time I saw Roberto Carlos standing over a free kick, I knew it was going out the stadium. Like, this is the reality. But people would tell you that Roberto Carlos was a good free kick taker. They'll tell you that he was, but he wasn't. He wasn't even close to it. Do you know what I mean? So as much as man will laugh at CR7, yeah, saying, oh yeah, like 1 free kick scored in 101 free kicks taken, yeah. Like Roberto Carlos's was worse than that. So it's just one of them ones. Roberto Carlos wasn't any better at taking free kicks than like Marcus Rashford, bro. Do you know what I mean? These Bandulu knuckleball merchants. This is what it is. So I can't lie. 2 great free kicks from Rice, but man are gonna do the revisionism and say, yeah, cool, he's better than this player now, he's better than that player, he's this, he's that. No, bro. You get me? It's not that. Had a great night, but allow it. Do you know what I'm saying? Man said supposedly Cunha wants United and he's been in talks for the last few weeks. Bro, listen, Cunha has wanted Manchester United for many, many years, bro. I can't lie. I've been seeing Cunha links for a solid 2 years. Do you know what I mean? And he's even liked stories about Man United. He's posted certain things. I saw a video of someone asking him about Man United in Portuguese and that. Like, bruv, I don't know how much of it. Obviously, I know that he would play for us, but I don't know how much of it is him and his agent trying to manifest a move, bro. Because a lot of the times, what happens is, and I know this because agents have actually messaged me before. A lot of the time, when players want moves to specific clubs, their agents start trying to gauge the interest of the club by putting things out there. Do you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, the agents know that clubs are watching social media, so they want people to be talking about it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it actually starts the discourse. So it's one of them ones where I think that he wants to come to Manchester United, but I don't know how much of this information is actually coming from our side. I think a lot of this is coming from his side. That's one thing I would say. So I believe that United might be interested, but I believe he's more interested in us than we are in him, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like that's what I believe. And I want Cunha at Manchester United. I do. But I believe that a lot of the interest is being driven by his side, just because I know how the game works, innit? So
yeah, but do you know what I don't get with that whole thing? Yeah, like that whole Mateus Cunha one. Why sign a new deal, bro?
nah, the release clause thing.
Yeah, but bro, he literally signed a new deal the other week.
I know, but I think he signed the release clause, signed one with a release clause because they promised him he could leave if they got their money in it. Like that's what it is. I think it makes it easier for the player to leave, yeah. If
Was it just same terms, but just
there's a
with
release
a release clause on it?
Yeah, because think about it. Like you know how release clauses work because they're in Spain. Once the club pays, the player can leave. Do you know what I'm
of course.
saying? If there's no release clause, like a club can bid and the club can say nah. Do you know what I'm saying? And then you get a disgruntled player that ends up staying at a club because they couldn't agree terms. At least with the release clause, it's like we know what the fee is. I have a player, you don't pay it. You know?
Yeah, true.
So it just makes things so much easier. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
do you reckon did he sign up on the same terms?
He probably did. He probably signed the new deal was probably just
rejigged it with the clause in it.
A little bit. Put the clause in, maybe a little bit more money, yeah, and a small extension. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones. It just makes things very, very easy for both sides. At least they done the same thing the season before. He put a release clause in his contract, basically saying that if a Champions League club comes in, he can go for a certain amount of money, and it was so easy, bro. Like Brian literally came in. We heard they were talking to Elise, and the deal was done within like 24 hours. It was just
release clauses are a piece of piss. As long as you've agreed terms with the player, it's done.
Yeah, that's it. Do you know what I mean? So, like, I think that
I'm surprised they don't have that in every club, bro. If I'm honest.
But they should really have release clauses in. But the thing is,
it covers them as well, doesn't it? It covers the club. Exactly. Which is why I don't understand why they don't have. Maybe sometimes it's a deal breaker, and the player says, "No, I don't want a release clause." I don't know, but like in Spain and
I think release clauses. You know what it is? If you believe in yourself as a player, release clauses aren't a problem. The problem becomes when you don't like the release clause because you think it's too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
But I mean, but if you believe you're good, you believe someone's gonna pay it anyway. But some players are like, nah, this release clause is too much. Like Grealish believed that City would pay the 100 million, so it wasn't a problem. Do you see what I'm saying? But imagine if he had a release clause of 100 million and no one wanted to pay more than 70, then the release clause becomes a problem. So, yeah, exactly. And if he didn't sign the release clause, Wolves would have probably asked for more money. But this is what I'm saying. So it protects the players too.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm just baffed that they never have them. Like, really, there's not many in the Prem that have a release clause, is there? Whereas in Spain and Portugal, it's pretty standard.
No,
yeah, I think he's an all right player, but it'd suit you more than us. I don't want him at Arsenal. He definitely suits the way you
I don't
play.
think he would suit us more than you. I think he would suit you lot. Like I think that when I look at his physicality and his technical ability, if you played him on the left, it would be like having you've got Saka on the right and him on the left. You would have two big, strong, physical players that can score goals. I think that him on the left for you lot, he would be very good because he's not an out and out winger, but neither is Saka. Like I think Cunha on the left hand side would solve all your problems, like all of them, because you've got goals, you got technical ability, you got strength, you got everything. Your left hand side is shit. Like so, I think he would solve all your problems personally. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. It's a weird one. Like I like Cunha, but Cunha probably in the left 10, but then we got Xerxes in the left 10. So I don't see how they both play unless he plays one of them on the right. But I'm assuming that he would want a left footer on the right, or maybe not. I don't really know what this manager's planning to do. I don't think he knows. I think he's just going through the motions at the moment. Do you know what I mean?
I don't think he knows what day it is, if we're honest.
Yeah, but I don't know what he's doing, bro. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not really too sure, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying Arsenal needs something different to Saka on the other side. Not similar. I don't agree. They need something different. They got something different to Saka right now, and it's not good. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, Martinelli's direct and he's completely different to Saka, but at the same time, Arsenal's biggest strength, like in the game with Madrid, was their ability to keep the ball and also the physicality they imposed on Real Madrid. Cunha just adds to the physicality. Like Arsenal are a physical team now. You can't get away from it.
No, that's what it is. Just a load of rugby players.
Yeah, you can't get away from it. Like they bullied them physically. So it's one of them things where Arsenal are a physical team now. That's what Arteta's building. So adding another physical player, it can't be a negative, bro. It can't be a negative, man. So it's one of them ones. If you want different types of players, this is when you bring them off the bench. If plan A is not working, make sure you got a plan B on the bench. But plan A for Arsenal is to get in amongst these teams, mate. That's what it is, and that's what they done. That's what they done against Real Madrid. They got in amongst them and they rattled them. So I think Cunha.
Yeah, but let's be real, Rants. Yeah, most teams in the Premier League when they play us don't play like Real Madrid.
No, they don't. They don't. But that's why when you come up against teams also that physically impose themselves on you, like Newcastle, you know what I mean? Like it's more difficult for you. And Everton, teams like that don't want to play football with you. Real Madrid wanted to play football with you and you bullied them, innit? Like you done to Real Madrid what we used to do to you lot when we played you lot. Like you lot used to want to play football and we used to just fucking run you into the floor. Like
Man City tried to play football against us this season. Look how that went. Yeah,
he just roughed them up. Like do you know what I mean? And this is what it is. So when you play against teams that rough you up as well, you tend to have a harder time in it. So it's just one of them things, man. Like you need to find the balance depending on who you're playing against. Guys, let's get these lights up. Vinai to Tottenham, bruv, before you wrap up as well, blood. You seen that? Jeez. What the hell? Where did that come from?
I have no idea, bruv. That foul DFS sofa salesman, bruv. I don't know. Where did that come from? Good luck, mate. That's all I can say. Good luck. Good luck, mate. They're going to need it. They're going to need it, mate. This guy did a deal with some snide woman posing as a car dealer from China.
Vinai, you know. Fuck you know, man.
Yeah, no, it's a bit of a weird one. It's a bit of a weird one, but yeah, they're reffed anyway. They'd always be crap. Let's just be real with it. Yeah, the thing is, what's he going in there as? Like, is he the CEO? What's he doing? I
have no idea, but why Vinai, bro? Like, I swear he's not even. I swear he wasn't even successful at Arsenal. Why would they hire him? I don't understand.
He's probably cheap.
Yeah, making it crucial to expand our executive management. The club has experienced growth, so you brought in Vinai to do what, man? Yeah,
he's going in as the CEO.
So he's going in as the CEO. Omar Barada, bro. Vinai. What was he to you lot? Was he your CEO?
Yeah, CEO as well.
Oh, so what?
Yeah, he got finessed by some Chinese scammer, bruv. He got a pay rise and a fucking a promotion off of the back of that as well to CEO. Did Ornstein actually say that?
Nah,
this guy's got no shame if he said that, mate.
Brother, listen, didn't Arsenal let him go? So why would?
No, he quit. No, he quit.
Oh, why did he quit?
I don't know. Probably because he don't do nothing. But in the All for Nothing, he was making Edu cups of coffee.
Yeah, but there you go. Oh my days. No, bro, this is insane.
No, bro, I don't get it. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. But it's funny though, because I've been sitting there. It was literally only the other day. It was this week, bro. Yeah, I was on a stream. Might have been the game after the game the other night, and I said, like, "What's happened to Vinai? Like, has he got another job ever since he's left?" And then now, bang, he's going to Tottenham. Like, I don't get it, bro. Like, what's he going to do at Tottenham? What did he even do at Arsenal? David Ornstein actually said that. That is crazy word. This is how you know that guy's getting the brown envelopes, mate. Will be regarded by many as a goof. Nah, get out of here, man. Regarded by many. Who are the many? Name names.
The people at Tottenham, probably.
Yeah, bro, they don't want to win anything.
Yeah.
Nah, that's mad. Bro, I couldn't believe it when I see that earlier. I was like, wow, he's going to Tottenham. Probably makes sense because he's a loser as well, bro. So like they can have more together, innit? How'd you get scammed? Yeah, you'll get him the BYD car deal. Do you know what I mean? But I swear he got scammed. Yeah, and he's sitting there like they were our car and coach partner or something. Yeah, and basically the woman had set up an office in China, posing to be the car company CEO. Yeah, flew over a load of delegates with her. Yeah, and signed the deal, and she didn't even work for the company, bro.
No way.
And he's sitting there signing the deal with her, all in the Arsenal clubber and all that. Yeah, he shouldn't. And then he got promoted off the back of that to CEO at Arsenal.
So when did they find out he was getting scammed? After he got promoted?
No, before he got promoted.
And he still, oh wow.
And he still got promoted, yeah.
So he made a mistake like that and he still got promoted after?
Yeah. Yeah, that was July 18, bro. He got scammed. It came out, yeah, and he got promoted after that to CEO. And now he quit this summer, or last summer as it is now. Yeah, and now he's going to Spurs. That's actually mad, isn't it?
Boy, no, bro.
So I'm saying, bro, and yeah, like the football is just tapped. Yeah, like he shouldn't even be in football at all after that.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. I can't lie.
He should have been sacked on the spot for doing that deal.
No, brother, my man couldn't even check LinkedIn, you know. My man's going on meetings with these Bandulu people. Man couldn't type their name in LinkedIn.
Yeah, the company's a legit company, but she was posing as the CEO for that company. She had no ties to them whatsoever. She rented an office in China. Yeah, got a load of people getting on the scam, and then scammed Arsenal and a few other companies. Like that's you got to have some fucking cojones to be doing that, bro, to Arsenal Football Club. Do you know what I mean? And then he fell for it.
Whoa,
it's mad, isn't it? And then he got promoted. No, it's pro. Yeah, but this is football, isn't it? Like, bro, North London's clapped. We already know this.
You know what I would do? Yeah, I would hire the girl that scammed him.
Yeah, same.
I'd hire her.
Same. This is like Catch Me If You Can, isn't it?
bro, she'll be my head of transfers. Yeah. You know what I mean? Bro, brother, I would absolutely give her a job. Like, this is insanity, bro. I'll give her a job, mate. You know what I mean? If you're that good.
If you can scam a multi-billion quid company,
crazy,
like Arsenal, then get her on board.
I'll give her a job.
Man, seriously, Catch Me If You Can, bro. It happened in real life at Arsenal Football Club.
No, 100%.
Give her a job.
This girl hired a whole office, bro. Nah, I'll give her
bro, I'm not even taking the piss. She hired an office and hired staff that were in on it, or they posed as hired staff, as in on it. She flew them all out for a launch party and all that with Arsenal. After signing the paperwork and all that, she printed out all the paperwork, make it look legit that she worked for him and everything, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's sitting there signing. Let me get a picture of it, bro. It's hilarious. Yeah, bro, I swear down. But I'm not even taking the mic.
Yeah, nah, that's crazy. I'll definitely give her a job, man.
Let's see if I can find it. 1 sec. There we go. Is that it? Yeah, that one. Yeah, bro, watch. Watch this. I'll share the screen. Bro, she absolutely tucked him up.
Oh my days. Man said the suspicions arose in June, discovered that Lee had rented an office in Shanghai and claimed it was a branch of BYD where she identified herself as general manager of the electric vehicles company. Oh my days, he got bumped.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll hire her, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's hilarious, isn't it? Yeah, there's a bit where it says, she was posting as the general manager. Where is it? There's a bit where it says, here we go, in May. But there was like a launch party or something. Suspicions rose in June. Blah, blah, blah. I think there was like a launch party or something. Fuck knows, I can't see it. But yeah, what a scammer, bruv. Look at him. I'm telling you, I swear that guy used to work in DFS, bruv. I'm telling you right now. Would you like a leather sofa, Sarah, or a cloth sofa?
Nah, that's brilliant, man. Hey, I definitely give her a job, man. You know what I mean, I definitely give her a job.
Mad, isn't it? I wonder how much the football club paid for that. Like, I wonder how much
they would have paid it into account. They would have liquidated that company immediately that they paid it into, and that money's gone. You know what I mean?
And that's when suspicions arose because the burner phones were in the bottom of the water, bruv, in the sea. They took the SIM cards out, snapped them up. Yeah, fucking the phones are gone.
This is unreal.
Like, what phase is she in exactly? I wonder if she ever went to jail. What was that name?
Yeah, because it's fraud, bro. Like that's jail. Yeah, that's fraud. That's
fraud, deception, everything. Yeah,
everything. You know what I'm saying? Stolen identities, all these things, bro. Like,
me Google
that's
this
a lot of time in jail, bro.
Excuse me. Paste right. Let's see if she ever went to jail.
If she's free, someone needs to hire her, man. That just initiative alone, bro. People lack it these days.
I can't see any latest articles on it. Let's see if let me just type in jail. Yeah, bro, sign her up.
Yeah, 100%.
No, I can't see whether she ever went jail.
No, that's amazing.
I'll find the article.
That's probably not a real name. That's probably not a real name, Lee.
No, it's probably not. No.
That's probably not a real name. That's why you can't find it.
I mean? Yeah, that's just probably some made up name, bruv. Like, what phase is she in? Like, real talk. Yeah, one night in Shanghai and that. Vinny's doing a mazza. Vinny's doing a mazza, bro.
Yo, that's mental, bro. Nah, she's sick, man. She's sick.
Good luck, Spurs fans, because that's what you're inheriting.
No, man. Hey, listen.
They're probably paying him a couple of million a year for that as well.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. They want Ange out, bro, and then they go and bring in Vinai, bro. It's like, you got bigger problems than Ange now.
That's in the chat. She might not even be Chinese, bro.
Big man thinks she might not be. You know what I'm saying, bro? Listen, everything's up for debate now.
She might not even be a she. She could be a he for all we know. Do you know what I mean? No, what do you identify as in that?
Bro, this is mental, bro.
Yeah, that's what Spurs are getting, bro. He was on £2.5 million at Arsenal for that. He got promoted and they put him on £2.5 million a year. How thick can you be? This is supposed to be an intelligent guy. And do you see how fucked he looks, bro? He's 44.
Yeah, 100%.
He looks ruined. No, bro, this is supposed to be an intelligent guy that's like experienced.
Yeah, 100%. But this is the thing, though. Like, you got to understand, like, part of being in business, is having instinct. You know them ones, because a lot of the time in business, like, you just feel something and you're like, yo, like, even when you're doing deals,
he probably was feeling something, Rants. That's probably why he done the deal. Yeah, that's why he done the deal. Look at the smile on his face. You know what I mean? He was buzzing, bro. He was loving life.
This is crazy. My man said massage and that. You know, it's crazy. I don't know, bro.
Happy endings and that. Oh shit!
That is crazy, man. Because it's like a lot of the time, it's like you'll have certain instincts, bro. You'll have certain instincts, and you'll say, you know what, this brother's cool. You know what I mean? Or I don't like the vibe in that. If you don't have certain street smarts and instincts, you shouldn't do business, bro. Because a lot of the time, your gut feeling can tell you everything about a business situation before it even goes down.
Especially when you're representing a multi-billion-pound business, bro. And you're the CEO.
100%.
Well, he wasn't the CEO at the time. He was the commercial deal geezer, bro. The head of commercial deals. They thought, we better get rid of him. Let's put him as CEO instead. What a great idea that was, yeah. Well done. Big up Josh Kroenke, idiot.
That's what I'm saying. Man said Asian got scammed by another Asian, blood. You know, like that, bro. Asian on Asian violence, bro. You know, like that. Yeah, bro. Nah, I swear down. That shit remind me of the rush hour scene in the massage parlor.
Shit.
Man, like Ricky Tan, blood. Like, bro, man's in there, bro. You get me? I swear down. That scene when they're in the massage parlor, bro. When my man don't realize that my man had all his goons with him, blood. I swear down, and he's waiting for him. Nah, that shit be killing. Why you been in the massage parlor, bro?
Yeah,
I swear down.
All the goons came over to give us our money. You signed the deal, Vinai. Don't let's expose you.
No, bro, this is crazy, man. No, man. Hey, Vinai got bumped, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. Asian on Asian violence, bro. Straight 419, bro. Unreal. You know what I'm saying? And bro, man, try Google the thing's name. It's not even a real name and that, bro. She got away clean.
I literally Google it. I'll see if I can find it where I got a bit
She
more
got away
time,
clean, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yo, bro, nah, man, he's cooked, you know. You know what I'm saying? That's cooked, bro.
Yeah, mad.
Man,
and now he's going to Spurs.
Yeah, man. Nah, he's done, bro. He's done.
Yeah, I think I tried to spin the block at that. Like, you know what I mean? It was like, yo, I've got to get out of here, mate. Let me leave. Yeah, maybe that's why he left. Like, put him off the scent.
maybe he was involved in it. Real talk. Maybe it was his offshore, blood. You never know.
Yeah, maybe he funded the office.
Yeah, facts.
How do we know? No, real talk. Maybe he did.
That's a shout, Lee.
I never trusted that geezer anyway. From the first time I heard him speak, I thought he was dodgy.
Yeah, I hear it.
No, honestly, I thought he was sus the first time I fucking heard him speak, bro. I was like, don't really trust you, mate. No, you know,
Where
you
did
get
he come from as well? Where did they find him? Where did he come from?
DFS. I have no idea. Let's have a look.
Bro.
Let's have a look. Let's see where he's come from, this guy. Let's have a look, bruv. My man's an OBE as well. They need to revoke that.
What?
Let's have a look. Right. He worked at the London 2012 Olympic and Paralympics. Okay. He was the managing director that replaced Ivan Gazidis immediately. Before the promotion, he was the chief commercial officer. They gave him a promotion, bro. I'm telling you. I weren't lying, bro. They gave him a promotion off that. Worked in the Olympic and Paralympics before joining Arsenal. Currently a non-executive director of the British Olympic Association. Serves on the board and executive committee and the European Club Association and on the board of the joint venture between UCCSA, UEFA, between UEFA and the European Club Association. I don't know what any of that shit is, bro. I know what UEFA is. He's previously had two non-director positions, one with the World Athletes Championships. Okay, what else was he? He was appointed Officer of the Order of the British Empire, OBE, in the 2024 New Year's Honours list for his services to sport. What?
Services to sport? He's 40-odd looking like that.
So I'm saying he's 44, bruv. How did he get an OBE in 2024? For what? He should be in jail.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, he got an OBE, you know. A man got scammed. Like, bro, what is this?
They're handing him out like fucking confetti.
Nah, they are. That's mental, isn't it?
Nah, that's crazy, bro. That's actually mad.
The Ray got an OBE and now he's in bed with Spurs, bro. Do you know what I mean? So, this is what it tells you, man.
This guy basically was part of the London 2012 Olympics. Yeah, and he's on the board of the joint venture between UCCSA and UEFA. So he's got his finger in many pies, bro.
Yeah, so yeah, he's just he knows a bit. He knows a few people, innit? And that's how you get these jobs, innit? Like it's the same with anything else. Same as the corporate sector, innit?
Yeah, facts. Yeah, facts, bro. And like when you're at that level, yeah, if you can worm your way into a job at that level, bro, you'll always be sweet. He was commercial manager, was he? There you go.
Well, there you go. So yeah, his CV. There you
His
go.
CV
Then you
looks
got
good on paper, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's it. You do that, and then you get the Arsenal job. Yeah, come on, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And then now you got the Tottenham CEO job, bro. This is what I'm saying. As soon as you've been in the CEO job of a big football club, you're always going to get work, innit? You're just going to keep making a living. Fuck's sake.
Hey, bro, that's
Gifted the gab. That's what I'm saying. He's a salesman, brother. I swear he worked at DFS.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you.
I swear I've seen him in DFS before, brother. I'm not even lying.
Yeah, bro, that's fucking funny, man. Wormwood Motors and that, bro. Wormwood cars, bro. That's it, man. Super
Somebody in my chat earlier said to me, he sounds like Swiss Tony, bro. Like Swiss Tone. Hey, buying a car is very much like making love to a beautiful woman. You remember that show, innit? Swiss Tony, bro. Bro, I swear. Good luck, Spurs is all I'm gonna fucking say.
Spurs are cooked, man.
They got Levy and now they got fucking Vinai, bro. They're finished.
Brother, them man were protesting to get the owners out and then they brought in Vinai. They're cooked, man. Oh my days, man. Oh my days, bro. They're finished, you know.
Nah, bro, they're completely finished. Why are they bringing him in, bro? What's he gonna do for them?
Nothing, bro.
Actually, hold up. No, it kind of makes sense, Rants, because they got that Mario Kart fucking that F1
they got
shit.
They have got the go-kart thing, yeah.
Yeah, maybe he's gonna go back and do the deal with the bird. Maybe
electric cars, did it? You know
that? Yeah, eco cars and that.
I was gonna get them electric go-karts, bro. That's mad. It's mad, bro. Yeah, that's not great, man. They're cooked, bro.
They're finished. They were nearly finished. Yeah.
Oh, Spurs, man. Fucking hell, man. That's crazy, man. I don't even know, man. I don't even know Spurs, man. Yeah, they're in trouble, man.
Well, yeah, but they don't care, bro. They're just coining it in. They just keep making money. Bro, they're making so much money, they couldn't give a shit. They ain't even interested in winning.
No,
bro, the fact that they ain't sacked their manager and he's 13th, 12th, or whatever it is, 5th, 16th, or what, I don't even know where they are. Where are they in the league? 16th? 15th? Have a look at these scrubs. 14th. 1 point behind you. You're still on -4 goal difference. Jesus
We're
Christ.
Cooked, my brother. We're cooked.
Oh, they've actually won more games than you this season.
Yeah, I know. They've just lost more, innit?
Yeah.
They're a drawing, innit?
Yeah. Yeah, bro, they're 14th in the league and they've not sacked him. He's won one of his last 5 league games and he's still there. And I'll tell you now, Everton are only 2 points behind him and they've drawn 4 out of their last 5.
Shit, bad,
like, West Ham are only fucking 2 behind him as well. Like, hold up, wait a minute. Wolves are only 5 behind them and they're 17th.
I know, but we got Newcastle next. That's the only thing, bro. So hopefully Newcastle are already on the beach, mate, or else.
Nah, they're not on the beach, bro. They're joint 4th.
Oh, there you go. So Tottenham
and they're only 2 points. They're only 2 points ahead of Villa in 7th.
Yeah, so Newcastle could end up Tottenham could end up leapfrogging us if we lose to Newcastle on the weekend.
Is that away or is it OT?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. We're shit at home, anyway.
That's away. You're cooked. You're cooked. You're cooked. Their next 3 games, Newcastle, are you lot. Then there's Premier League games Wednesday. Happy days. They've then got Palace at home as well, and then they've got Villa away. One of them's a game in hand, I think, though, because they got a game in hand. I think that's the Palace game.
Damn.
So yeah, bro, if they get 2 wins and a draw out of that, they're pretty much set.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, they're pretty much set. Who are your next 3?
What if Newcastle end up bagging top 4 and a trophy? You know what a season that would be for Eddie Howe.
What phase is he in?
Exactly. I can't believe that. I actually can't believe that Newcastle can make top 4, bro. What the hell's happened to Man City? Where is City?
City. 1 point behind them, 6th.
Okay. Whoa, 1.6. So who's 5th?
Newcastle, 53 points, game in hand as well.
Oh, I thought they were 4th. Who's
Chelsea are 4th.
And Chelsea, how many points clear Newcastle? 1
level.
as well.
They're just ahead on goal difference. Yeah.
Oh shit, the bed. Oh wow.
Yeah, they're +4 goal difference on them, but Newcastle got a game in hand.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
And Chelsea are only 4 points behind.
Oh, Newcastle have a game in hand on Chelsea.
Yeah. And City.
So Chelsea ain't doing great. Right,
Chelsea are on 50. Right, so we're on, like, Liverpool are gone. We're on 62. Only really Forest can catch us. They're 5 behind us. Right, they're on 57. Chelsea on 53. Newcastle 53, but with a game in hand. So if Newcastle win, in fact, hold up, fucking maybe even Newcastle could catch Arsenal. Because if they win that game in hand, they're on 56, bro. Yeah, they'll only be 6 behind Arsenal.
Hey, bro, after Don was running his fucking gums, man, they're not going to make top 4.
Bro, I had them down as 7th anyway. They're going to finish 7th. Trust me. I swear down they're going to finish 7th. Unai will finish above them.
Nah, if Chelsea don't make top 4 or top 5 and they don't make the Champions League, I'll cry, you know.
Yeah, 5 places are guaranteed now. 100%.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They won't make the... Right, hopefully they don't make the top 5. You know what I mean? Because if Newcastle and Man City get the 4 and 5.
But Villa are 7th, yeah, on 51 points. Chelsea are 4th on 53. So Chelsea, Newcastle, City and Villa are battling it out, yeah, for 2 spots in the Champions League. Ooh. Because Forest are going to get champs, I think. Arsenal and Liverpool are getting it anyway. So I think Nottingham Forest to get it as well. I think all 3 of us are clear. So it's Newcastle, Chelsea, Newcastle, City, Villa for 2 spots. I swear. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that Joker texted me the other day. Yeah, yesterday. That Don. Yeah, what you saying now? Madwake's hit 10 goals.
On some bullshit, bro. Yeah,
he's hit 10 goals now. He's hit 10 goals.
Man. How many's he got in the Prem, man? Allow it. Man can't be stat padding in the Conference League, man, and Don's being shameless. Allow it.
That's what I said to him. I said, bruv, I said he found his level and he's on 7 in the Prem. We were talking about Prem.
Yeah,
like, get out of here, man. I said he found his level. Legia Warsaw.
Yeah, but he needs to allow it, man. You know what I mean? Don ain't
he's too shameless. He is. He's too shameless,
he's awful, bro. Man, the only time man hear Don chatting shit is on Thursdays. You know the ones there, like, bro, I swear down. He ain't got no fucking shame, bro. Trust me, man. Thursdays, Don's giving it large, man. You know what I mean? When they're playing on a plastic pitch somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, get out of here, man. You know what I mean? Nah, man. Chelsea,
they got Ipswich next. They got Ipswich this weekend. Then they got Fulham away. Then they got Everton. Then they got Liverpool. Then they got Newcastle away.
Yeah.
Then they got Man United. Bro, they're fucking cooked. They're done. Then they got Forest away last day. Bro, they're dusted. Their last 5 games, they're finished.
Is that what? Hold on, say that again.
In fact, their games, they are dusted. This is their last 7 games, yeah? This last games of the season. Ipswich this weekend at home. Right?
Yeah, they'll beat them.
Then they got the Conference League again, but they're already through 3-0.
Yeah.
Right? Then they got Fulham away. That's a West London derby.
Tough game.
Right? Then they got Everton at home. Early kickoff.
Tough game.
Then they got Liverpool at home. Newcastle away. Yeah. Man United at home. And Forest away. They are finished. They're finishing 7th. When they finish 7th and they're back in that Conference League again. Yeah, you can hold that. Yeah, you can hold that, Don.
We'll be there, man.
They'll be back, man.
Don moving shameless people. Do you know what I mean?
All season, bro. I swear down, yeah. Bless up LB, man. LB found the clip, yeah. He went back when we was on Midday Live on Monday. He found the clip of Don saying about, oh, yeah, Madwakey this, Madwakey that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, good one, mate. Yeah, after he scored a hat-trick.
Yeah, bro. Hey, that aged horrendously. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, it's not rocket science. The guy's
he scored that hat-trick at the start of the season, isn't it? I swear.
Second game. I swear it was their second game of the season.
But it feels like, well, it was last year. You know the ones. It feels like it was last season. You know what I mean?
Oh, I swear this season's felt like 4 seasons in one.
It has, isn't it? Like, bro. Like, brother, we started the season with Ten Hag, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? I feel like Amarim's had a whole season. Legit, bro. Like, this season has dragged, bro. Like, we've been so bad. I can't believe Ten Hag was this season, bro. Like, it feels like so much has happened.
Well, they scored that. Did he score that hat trick? When was that? When did he score that fucking hat-trick against them? It
Yeah.
must have been August, I think.
Yeah, start of the year. Second
Yeah, I
game,
think-
so it would have been in August.
Yeah, it was the 25th of August, bro.
Yo.
Yeah, it was the second game of the season. Yeah, second game of the season, bro. Yeah, 29 games later. You know, he's only scored in 5 actual games this season as well, didn't he? In the league.
You see what I'm saying, bro?
Bro, when I looked, did you see Greenwood's goal the other day?
Yeah, the right footer. He slapped,
Bro,
yeah.
I went through his stats yesterday, yeah. That guy scored 17 goals, yeah, in all comps, right?
Yeah.
Bro, he has scored in 15 different games this season.
Yeah.
So it's not like he's scored 3 in one game and then gone 9 games without a goal.
Patch, bro. Like, this guy is actually just like consistently bagging.
Yeah. It's like 1 every 2.
Yeah, no, he's
literally 1 every 2. Yeah, and that's the thing. He's scored in 15 separate games this season. Madwake scored in 5 in the league. 5 separate games in the league, and then in the league, Greenwood scored in 14 separate games.
Mental.
We scored 1 in 2 over the cup competition. He only played 2 games in the cup, but yeah, 14 different, bro. And do you know what? People have totally forgotten he even plays football, brother. And he's 23 still. I'd sign him in a heartbeat,
bro. Greenwood, that people forget about him because he's gonna make us some money either this summer or next summer because we got 50% sell-on.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be there. He'll be gone this summer.
Yeah, he's doing so well that Marseille wanted to renegotiate the contract, bro, because they know we're gonna take half the transfer fee. You know them ones. So it's one of them ones where like the game is the game, isn't it? So yeah, we're gonna get some good money from Greenwood getting moved on, bro. He gets a big move in the next 2 seasons, no problem.
I reckon it'll be this summer.
It's either by PSG. PSG are looking at him, or is someone outside. PSG don't need him. That's greedy, bruv. You know what I mean? But then again, because Colomani's gone actually, and they can get rid of what's his name, the Portuguese brother. If they fuck him off as well, they can get Greenwood in.
It wouldn't surprise me if he ends up at Inter Milan. Inter Milan could be a shout, bro, because they got 2 fucking scrubs up front as well.
True.
It wouldn't surprise me if he played for them.
True, but if you get rid of Ramos, I think he's perfect for. He's perfect for PSG, bro, with them young, exciting players they've got there. I think he's the perfect fit for them, bro. Another player to add to the fluid front 3 that they're doing.
And they've got the money.
Yeah, they have got the money. Ooh, yeah, that would be nuts. If he ends up at PSG, you know, with Doué, Dembele, Varashelia, bro. Whew. That's mental.
Yeah, that's proper.
Yeah, that's proper, you know. That's proper. So yeah, that'd be interesting. Man said Dortmund are linked to PSG with Greenwood, but yeah, I mean, how much is Dortmund a step up for him? Do you know what I mean? From where he is, it's not really.
It's sideways.
Yeah, it's not a step up. In my opinion, I don't think so.
No, that's a sideways step.
Yeah,
they're literally the German fucking Tottenham.
yeah.
They're just Spurs in yellow.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't think so. Not for me, guys. I don't think so. But either way, we get 50% of that money. Do you know what I mean? So it is what it is, and that's it, bro. And same with Fernandez. We've got some good sell-on clauses, so hopefully that money comes in because we need it, bro. So
yeah, man, you man are skin. So yeah, you do need it.
100%. You know what I mean? So yeah, you lot run up the likes. You already know what time it is. What you got coming up, Lee, anyway?
Valencia versus Sevilla. That kicks off in what, 1 hour?
Bro, Lee's got football every day, bro. Like that's
come on, man. Yeah, there's always footy, man.
Nah, shout out, football, man. Man will redirect to that, bro. But that should be a good game, actually. Valencia versus Sevilla. Sevilla. I know Valencia aren't the club that they used to be.
They've sacked their manager January, I think it was. They've done all right since then.
Mental.
They beat Madrid the other day as well, didn't they? So
yeah, that's it. So no,
they're going to be on a bit of a hype one.
No,
yeah. And where are they? 14th. If they win, they go up to 12th. They actually go above Sevilla.
Oh shit! So that's actually a proper game then, because they're both they're literally
mid-table-ish.
Yeah, they're both in the same part of the table.
The thing is, Valencia are only 6 points off the drop, so they've really got to win. Well, they've done well because they were rooted down the bottom at one point on 19th or whatever. They've done well since that manager came in. In fact, they ain't lost in the last 5. They won 3 of the last 5. Yeah, that'd be decent. That should be a good game, man. Yeah, and Sevilla have lost 3 on the spin, so it should be a good game. And then after that, I'm on with Fam Zone TV straight after.
Well, it's sick. You know what I mean? Shout them out as well, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. They keep calling me out, bruv. They keep calling me out. Yeah, man, like D-Gal, bruv. Yeah, it's not just D anymore, bruv. It's D-Gal.
Nah, that's hilarious, bro. You know what I mean?
D-Gal. Yeah, so I'm on with D-Gal later. So yeah, should be good, man.
That's wavy, man. So you look, keep an eye on that. Obviously, sub to Gunner, and also sub to the clips page as well, man. Soon hit 10K, guys. Do you know what I mean? So big up everyone supporting the clips channel. Obviously, we started at the start of the year. Do you know what I'm saying? And hopefully, we should hit 10,000 within the next month, which is lit.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? So yeah, man. Big up everyone inside.
Yeah, I'll go live on that in about 10 minutes. I'll yam some food quick and I'll go live straight on that.
That's it. So run up the likes. I'm redirecting over to Gunner. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, man, I'll catch you guys tomorrow.